1978 star 8378 Nicole Cattaruzza. I'm watching this What It Takes to Change the World. Oh, they forgot the word back. But whatever. So I'm listening to this wonderful man who's a chef who is now like a comedian because he's just absolutely hilarious with the way that he explains things. And Ron Howard is with him. And I'll let them say in their own words, but he's like, story changing has changed a little bit. Like, he used to do just scripted, I suppose, and now he's doing documentaries, so he's doing the unscripted. But they're going out to other countries, not New England, but other countries, and they're feeding these people who need food and need access to help and care and things. That's the way the system was designed. It was not to bring all of the world's problems home or to the New England area. Just so we're clear at humanity.
Loving storytelling more than ever. I'm balancing both. I've got them both going, and I think the documentaries are, in fact, influencing my work behind the camera on scripted films and television shows. And I'm loving all of this. I'm loving storytelling more than ever in my life, and it's wonderful to be able to move back and forth between mediums.
I want to be in a movie, so...
He's been hounding me.
I mean,
It can happen. It can happen. And I'll tell you why it can happen is because one of the things you learn in this film is that you don't believe in impossible.
That's right.
That you believe in, like, you can never accept impossible. Something, it can be made possible. Where does that come from? Where do you learn that?
I mean, come on, people. Millions of restaurants on a Friday night.
This has to be one of the best stories, like real stories from like a real guy that I have heard in a long time.
Like you coming, everybody wants a reservation. When? 7 p.m. Why? Because you are important. Fine, then you arrive and you want, I want my salmon, but I don't want it fishy. What do you want me to do? To put it on the bleach? I want garlic shrimp. No garlic and no shrimp. What? Imagine millions of you just asking and requesting changes to a menu. It took us years to make. Chefs, we are very unique animals to adaptation. We keep a smile as you keep changing every single menu, every single night. And that makes us, we improvise.
Exactly.
That's what makes us
something wonderful right away.
very unique beings. We keep going no matter what, everybody's gonna be fed. This is the chefs around America, around the world, that we feed the few in the good times, but every day more and more we are committed to feed the many in the bad times.
We have to take a little bit.
I do not disagree. Where I'm having an issue is all this trans aggression of trans migration and mutating the establishment and the established and the settled and the settlers that are already there and asking them at any point to resettle or reestablish who they are and what they are. That's where I have a problem. This is what their contribution looks like.
How you can make a difference. My next guests are an unlikely duo. One is a chef and a humanitarian. The other is an Academy Award-winning director. They've teamed up for the new documentary, We Feed People.
How many people do you have here?
200 plus.
So this part's in Haiti, Now, we feed people National Geographic documentary.
Sometimes it's very difficult to start doing hot food in the first hour. But something you can be doing amazingly is quick, fast sandwiches that can bring very quick relief.
Well, right now we've got.
Now, this is an outside area from a different place than the United States of America or the North America within the corridor. I think this is wonderful. Where I have a problem is when there are travelers that are unexpected and are now here, and they're encroaching on the freedoms of the people who are able to get to these places and provide relief. Because now you're taking money, resources, and ability away from where a safety zone is for whatever it is that they feel they're safe in their zone. And now they're diverting and they're like conquering things that are going to, there's going to be more problems and it's going to be inherited by both ends. And now there's going to become conflict. And that's even more dangerous. That's why I don't understand why these things for decades are just growing in these issues when I look in my local area.
Now we've got probably like 300 sandwiches and a bunch of fruit. For now, we got more flying in on the helicopters.
It's almost, if you think about it, like the perfect MRE, a meal ready to eat. If you give that with a little fruit, it's a very good combo that can at least bring quick food relief.
To be sure that everybody that's hungry gets to eat.
Please welcome Ron Howard and Jose Andres.
So that piece balances, just for the humanity piece, the difference and my different acknowledgement of the New York City area as opposed to outside. Outside is outside. It's run however outside is run. But at the moment, New England is experiencing a problem, or the Northeast, certainly in the Northern Hemisphere, by the state of New York is what they call it. So it's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza, it's Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxy is broken. It's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.